Welcome back. Now we're going to explore the female reproductive system. And so we will start just like we did with the male, and we will look at external genitalia. Now the word for external genitalia is vulva, and this is a word that is often replaced by the word vagina, which is incorrect because the vagina is an interior structure, whereas the vulva is the word that encompasses all the external female genitalia. And it's highly variable from woman to woman, just like you would expect, with noses being variable and eyes being variable and everything else in the body being variable. Why would the vulva not be variable? Starting anteriorly, the area just anterior to the pubis bone is a hair-bearing area known as the mons pubis, or the pubic mountain. Then if we go between the legs, what we will notice is there are two sets of external lips or labia. The larger ones are the more lateral ones, and each of those is known as a labium majus. So the two together are the labia majora, but one is a labium majus. Then if you come medial to the labium majus, speaking of the labium majus, it basically is also hair-bearing and contains adipose tissue underneath the skin, just like the mons pubis did. But medial to the labium majus are the two labia minor or minora, each known as a labium minus. And these are much thinner because they don't have all the adipose tissue and they are not hair-bearing. And even though the model shows that they are shorter than the labium majus in the model, in reality, they can hang below the labium majus, and they can be pink or brown or any variation in between. Now, if you look from below, the two labia minora basically are usually together, but there is a space between them that's like the entrance to the internal structures. And that area between the two labia is known as the vestibule, which helps explain why this gland that's found in the labia is known as the vestibular gland. It's also known as Bartholin's gland. And so if you were to take the skin off of the labia, what you would notice in the posterior half, there is this gland that has secretions. It's the female counterpart to like the male bulbourethral gland. And all women have it, and sometimes it gets clogged and you get a cyst there, especially when you are pregnant. But there is a gland known as a vestibular gland. And lastly, if you follow the two labia anteriorly, where they meet is where you will find the clitoris. So if you look at the clitoris, what you will notice is it looks like a miniature little penis, because that's what it is. It's the equivalent, it's the female homologous organ to the male penis. So it's got, a bulb of the penis, and it's got a glans penis, and it has erectile tissue bodies just like the male penis does, but it doesn't have a urethra going through it because the female urethra is a different location. And with that, we're done with the external female genitalia. And I'll see you shortly as we move inside the body. Thank you.